Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing? So, today I have, I'd call it a yarn haul, but it's not a lot of a yarn haul. It's more like, I needed a couple things because I have a few things planned, and I didn't, oddly enough, have a couple colors that I needed. Well, a color that I need to shop around for. And then you know how it goes. Snowball effect. If you're shopping online, especially for me anyway, you go to put something in your cart and you find, oh, maybe I want that too. So like you grab something else. I'm trying to stay away from that, and I'm doing an okay job of that. But I know over the next week or so, I have a couple of different places that I bought from, trying to find like this perfect yarn, which I'll show you in a second. We'll see if I found that perfect yarn or not in the first try. But I know I've added a couple extra things, so I just figured I'd pop a video on. Like this one is going to be from Herrschners. And then I also got from eBay something, but that's not exactly the yarn I was looking for. Well, it is, but not for this project. I'm so excited. I probably shouldn't be this excited, but you know how much I love like 80s, 70s, 80s, 60s looking retro-y stuff. And I'm sure this was discontinued in probably the 80s. I mean, maybe the 90s. I don't know. I didn't buy like yarn stuff then because I was a child, but not that children can't buy it, but I didn't. This child didn't. I never saw my grandma have this, so I don't know. But I've been looking on eBay for it ever since I discovered that it was a thing. And I've been trying to collect them up because they were smaller skeins of yarn. I found a lot, an auction lot with 7 of these in them. Look at this gorgeousness. This is a really old Red Heart yarn, and the color is called Copper Kettle. And like I have never seen these on the shelf in a store anyway. Like, so in my yarn buying lifetime, these have never been available, or I would have probably had like all of them ever. But it's this just gorgeous orange, brown, and white. From a thrift store, I had gotten like a bag of yarns, and literally for that one thing, somebody had caked up like maybe, I don't know, looking at the size of this, maybe it was a whole skein of it, but it came to a cake like that big. So maybe not a whole cake, but maybe pretty close. I thought it was only like a little tiny bit of it, but they're pretty small. These are, at least they seem pretty small. Do they even say, where are you? Or not instructions, but 100% virgin Orlan acrylic fiber. Oh, here we go. Net weight 85 grams, and it's 3 ounces. But it doesn't have the yardage. Just the weight. So, but it's still pretty small, right? But there was 7 of these. Like, I'll do a random search from time to time, right? Just to see if I can find them. And pretty much always I cannot. And there was an auction lot with 7 of these, and then there was an auction lot with 1 of them, and I did get that too, but it hasn't came yet. So yeah, pretty happy. These babies are going to be a blanket. And yeah, just wanted to share that. But then I got, it's way lighter than it looks. Like, it looks like this giant box. I'm guessing it's so bent up because it's pretty empty. Like, it's a big box for, I didn't get that much. Let me pop it open real quick here. But like I said, I have been looking for, speaking of that vintage yarn, sorry, my voice sounds really rough today, right? I've been looking for this yarn because you guys know my obsession with Stranger Things by now. I've been wanting to start recreating the blankets from there. Even after the Stranger Summer Mal is over, I would like to start recreating the blankets. And I have my eye on the green blanket, which will be the next yarn I get that's not in here. The green blanket from episode 1, like ever, it was covering Hopper like when you first see him in his trailer. It's like a green ripple blanket. And then magically, that's the one that ended up in Claudia's house, Dustin's house, covering a chair. And then in this last season, it was on the couch. So it's still at Dustin's house. It's like a green shade of ripple blanket. But there are also 2 blankets, one in, well, they're both in season 4. One in Eddie's, well, it's not Eddie's, one in the camper that they're in, and one in Jonathan's room in California. And they're both just brown and cream and copper. And I swear that, like, these days, there just isn't that, like, 70s, 80s copper color anymore. Like, I'm sure it's out there, but I don't know in a 4-weight yarn, like, what to find and use that is just that Stranger Things vintage. And I know that on the show, they do, like, they basically just went to thrift stores and found old blankets, and that's what they used. They didn't have them, like, made or anything like that. So, which is kind of disappointing because I really would love to, like, pick somebody's brain and be like, which yarn did you use? What is this, you know? But so I'm trying to, like, find that perfect thing. Oh, yes, I just saw what it was that I ordered from Herrschners. You guys won't be surprised. Oh, yeah, I think that I might have hit the nail on the head here. Okay, so let's get the paperwork out of the way. Oh, did I say Halloween? Yes. Okay, so the first thing in here is a Halloween sale flyer. And I did look at that online, their Halloween, like, link. I don't believe there's any, like, Halloween yarn in it. But there are different, there's an Afghan kit, actually. Let me see if I can. Right there, that's pretty. It is called the Happy Halloween Afghan. Playful Halloween hues make this crocheted Afghan perfect for chilly October nights. And so the kit includes Herrschner's worsted 8 yarn. Okay. That's pretty. There's a lot of, it looks like diamond painting, cross stitch, plastic canvas. Oh my God, that's beautiful. I have counted cross stitched a couple of times. I could not possibly do this, but I wish I could. I'm going to show you guys this. Oh my God. Look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? Gothic mirror. A silhouetted sorceress will be a spotlight in your Halloween decor. Oh my goodness. And she's got little bats. Oh, she's beautiful. I wish I could count and cross stitch. That's beautiful. Okay, enough about that though. We're not here for that, right? So anyway, what I decided to get, and I don't work with this yarn a lot, but I got Lion Brand's Pound of Love, and I'm going to open one up. They all came bagged separately, which is kind of nice. And this is in the color, I believe it's pumpkin spice. Let me check before I say that. This is a lot softer than the ones that I have upstairs. Yep, pumpkin spice. But look at that. Doesn't that seems pretty coppery to me. Like, this is one of the first ones that I thought of. Kay and I were actually talking about this. And we were talking about what colors would be a good coppery color for, like, an 80s dupe blanket, 70s dupe blanket, like that. And of course, like, I want to use the 4-weight yarns like Red Heart and that kind of thing, just because that's what most of them are made out of. I mean, there wasn't, you know, any of the, like, fancier yarns because they always change, right? So you don't want to use something like that. But like regular Red Heart copper is also, I believe, not available. They have carrot, and that's like, but it's not the same. But that is pretty darn, what do you guys think? Like in the light, it looks really bright. I always end up holding it kind of back here for a more like true to color. What do you guys think? And Pound of Love, if you're not familiar with it, it's pretty hefty. It is a pound, I'm sure. 16 ounces, 454 grams, with 1,020 yards, 932 meters of a medium 4-weight, 100% premium acrylic, machine washable and dryable, made in Turkey. I have a couple of these colors, I think 2 colors, literally, that I had gotten at like a clearance sale at Joann's, and I just haven't not used them yet. I actually had them in that craft closet that I cleared out, because when I got like way too much clearance at a time, that's where it just ended up. So I just pulled it out and have been looking for a reason to use it, and one of the colors is taupe. And I think that might mix pretty good with this also. Maybe not for one of the Stranger Things blankets, but I think I see more of this color in my future, honestly. I really, really, really like this color. But yeah, what do you guys think about, like, could you imagine this with like a chocolate brown and like an off-white or like a cream? Like, that's gorgeous. Let me see. I mean, it's okay. It's a little darker, but like this orange, it's okay, right? I mean, I am kind of staring like into my light when I'm talking to you guys, because you guys are kind of like perched in the middle of my light. But like, what do you think? Like, I know that this is a little darker, but it won't be mixed with this either. It's going to be on its own. So I'm just saying, I'm just kind of comparing the colors, I guess. But I mean, it's okay. I think. What do you think? What do you think? I do have a Mary Maxim mortar coming, and I don't remember if I hit the buy button or if I'm waiting for payday to come again. But I do have something in my cart from Lion Brand that I was looking for. Like maybe some Vanna's Choice colors that I was thinking about seeing how they looked. Because I want to get some good pictures of the blankets from Stranger Things and just compare them all, right? But anyway, I can't stop. Like, for just a regular, like, 4-weight acrylic yarn, this is pretty soft. Like, it isn't the softest thing ever, but it is definitely softer than, like I said, the ones I have upstairs. When I got them at the sale, I thought I would get them just because there was a pretty big quantity and it would make a nice blanket, and I had hoped it would soften up. But this is pretty soft, comparatively. Maybe some colors are softer than others. I don't know. I'm going to stop fiddling with my yarn and get on with the rest of the... and I ended up getting... I just, like, put some faith in it, I guess. And I got 3 of them. Now, I did get them from Herrschners instead of Lion Brand because there was a sale, which I don't know if it's still going on. But the Pound of Love were on sale for $10.99 each at the time, whereas I believe Lion Brand was $13, I think. So I just got them from, and the other reason I was also going to order from Herrschners, and I knew it. That's odd. I ordered these in 3s because I assumed they'd come in bags, and 2 of them did, and 1 of them didn't. I'm going to grab them out so I can drop this box. I got Boogie Nights, what they had left. I think I left 1 color behind, and now I'm regretting it. I knew I would. I left the like lilac-y color behind that is still there. So if you guys have never tried Boogie Nights and you want to, Herrschners does have some left. They're on clearance. Let me just start by saying that. They're on clearance for $3.97 each. like Lion Brand doesn't even have these, which is another reason why I ordered from Herrschners instead of Lion Brand. So I just grabbed the cheaper Pound of Love. I got 3 colors that they had. This one is called Jackpot, and it's kind of like the brownish one, which I do have some others of this. I just wanted some more of it. And like literally, I think like I said, I basically just grabbed them. The only reason I did not get the lilac is I think I would have wanted to get more than just 3, and I was trying to just get some of each and not. I'm trying not to spend too much right now, to be fully honest. So I was trying not to get a lot, but like I would have probably wanted to get like 6 or 9 of them to at least compare to like how many I have of the other colors that I have. So I didn't. I just kind of fleshed out more of the colors that I do have. But like if they're still there, maybe the next time I get yarn, I'll get those instead of, you know. Anywho, Jackpot anyway was this, and it's got like if you're not familiar with Boogie Nights, it is discontinued, so like kind of grabbing it up right now is the only real chance to get it, unless you end up looking on like eBay or Amazon for people that are just selling it, I guess. But it is one of my favorite yarns. Like, it's in my top 5 actually at the time it was recent yarns, but then they discontinued it like immediately after I put the video out, I think. Irony. So this one is like gold. The chain inside of it is like a goldish color, and then the fabric it is almost like a fabric because it's all it's like it's polyester, so it's just really like a soft fiber around it. And see how it's kind of like almost attached in a spiral. It's really pretty, and you can barely feel that chain. It's gorgeous. But yeah, so that's the color Jackpot, and I got 3 of those. And they're all named after kind of like casino or gambling like type names, which I thought was pretty cool. I got those. Those did not come in a bag. Then I'm going to open them. And then I got 3 of this one, which is called Snake Eyes, which I think I only had 1 of these. But it's this like cream white color, and it also has like a gold ribbon. Now see, staring into my light, that almost looks silver. But yeah, I said to double check the other ones. It is a gold ribbon going through it. There you go. So it's like a cream and gold. So I thought those would go really pretty. I wish they had. I do have a lighter orange one, which I believe is called Monte Carlo, which would go gorgeous with these, actually. Wouldn't that? I was just gonna say, I wish they had an orange. They do. It's just a lighter orange. I wish I could get more of that, because that would go with like almost everything, in my opinion. And then I got some more of this green, which is called Deuces Wild. And it has got like this, almost like a goldish green ribbon running through it, or chain running through it. The chains do vary in color. Like there's silver, there's like a steel gray, there's a blue. Like they are pretty coordinative. Is that even a word? Did I just make a word? They're like pretty coordinative with the color of the yarn. So yeah, these things are they're so soft. I'm so sad that they got rid of this. Like, Lion Brand, you need to bring this back. But yeah, so that's all I got from Herrschners. I was gonna get another set of the Sesame Street, like the newer ones, so that I could have one set to have and one set to work with. But I didn't, because like I said, trying to be a little bit thrifty. I probably would have waited on the Boogie Nights, except I couldn't. When they're gone, they're going to be gone. So I just grabbed them. But this was the reason I went. So, because I really do want to get cracking on the blankets when I find like the right yarn. And I really think I can work with this. Like, yeah, let me know what you guys think, or if you think that you know of a better one. Like I said, I do have Mary Maxim coming, and if I didn't hit buy on that Lion brand, I will probably buy it after the Mary Maxim comes. But I think this is good. I'm pretty happy with it. Anyway, I have other happy purchases because it's not squishy, the squishy versions, but I am going to do a separate video so that those of you who are not interested in my Stranger Things obsessiveness don't have to watch it. So I will be back in probably just a minute. Well, for me anyway, it'll be just a minute. So anyway, hope that you enjoyed that, and I will talk to you very soon. All right, I love you guys. Bye.